So my children, every year that we do this, and if it's 3 or 4 times a year that they ask to donate a doll, to adopt a doll, I'll be making them a photo book. And it's in kind of like a soft cover reader type format, and it's from the doll's perspective. I've got this on a photo story program for you to hear the whole story. I'm not going to read it to you now, but it's basically from the doll's perspective saying thank you for all the good times we've shared. It's kind of like a way to keep all the photos together in a nice little book for my own enjoyment. But the reason behind this is actually down the track when the children, my daughters, are at the age that I usually would teach, and they do learn a lot about the world and actually a lot of the negative stuff about the world. And it is quite a hard thing to put on a child, you know, all these things that are wrong, and children in you know, poverty, slave labour, environmental issues, you know, bombings here. I mean, it's quite a full-on thing to put on a young child, but they need to learn about it. It's reality and it's life. So my way of handling that is that I'm going to be able to pull out these books and say, well, yes, there is a lot of stuff happening, but look what you've been doing since you were 3 and 18 months. You've been donating a doll to adopt a doll, which has then gone to a child and helped them get through a tough time. So you've been giving back. And to me, that's how I will have one little way, basically, of trying to help my child deal with some of those tricky moments. So that's going to be on the website, so you can click on to this book and see what it's all about. And if you would like a book made, you can order it through me, and I can get that made for you and delivered to you, back to your address. So I'll put that down, and just lastly explain what it is that you can do and how you can do this, so we can get these dolls coming in, because that's the most important part. If I don't have the dolls, this isn't going to work. And I don't want to spend my time going to op shops, getting secondhand dolls, putting them together nicely. It would take me forever. First of all, I've donated 2, my children have donated 2, and they'll continue to donate more. But I'd rather spend my time on actually facilitating this and connecting people. So I absolutely want to make sure that, you know, if a person has donated a doll and it's gone to a little girl in somewhere in Melbourne, you know, I want to connect that and say, well, you know, thank you for your donation, and your doll has now helped a little girl out in the eastern suburbs, and she's, and you know, if people are happy to share photos, you know, you do have to be careful with this, but I'm willing to do that as well, privately. So what I need from you is a few things. They're very simple things if you're just donating 1 doll. If you were donating 10, it might seem a bit over the top and a bit much. But in the next video I'm going to do, it will explain the exact steps, and if it connects with you and it's something that you just really love and would like to do, then you'll email me on the email provided, and we'll get the ball rolling, and you can obviously get it to me by postage. So thank you for your time, and I hope that we get a few responses and that we can get some dolls and teddies donated, and they can go and work with some children out there that might need it. So thank you very much.